Well, thanks for joining us for our daily Governor Pritzker's press conference there. He's in Chicago. I just wanted to kind of recap that for you all. We are now confirming over 10,000 cases in the state of Illinois total. That's 1,453 new cases today, as well as 33 new deaths, bringing our total amount of deaths in the state to 243. We heard from the Director of Veteran Affairs saying that they are staggering meal times as well as keeping their veterans who are staying in veterans' homes, keeping them to their units and doing temperature checks twice daily. They reported there are no known cases to this date at a Veteran Affairs home to their people staying there, but there was one employee, one case in a Prince home at Mantino. It's an employee who is now at home dealing with that. They're asking people to call their loved ones if they are at a veteran's home and speaking to them with that. And if you need any more information about what to do, you can visit veterans.illinois.gov. We also heard from the director of DCFS, who says that they are working daily, that they would work daily with judges, law enforcement, but now 88% of DCFS workers no longer report to an office. But abuse and neglect hotline workers are staying at home, taking calls if there are any complaints. Caseworkers are practicing social distancing if they have to go to homes. Frontline staff are using protective gear when visiting homes. More than 4,000 gloves and 15,000 masks across the state for DCFS workers, but they need more child-sized masks. They're also helping foster parents during this time. When the governor was taking questions, I wanted to go over a couple of those things with you all. He mentioned that if you are working and your company wants you to come back to work and you're sick, that you should report your company to the government. He said that we will not stand for it. So if you are working, you feel symptoms, but your company is telling you to still come in, you can report them to the government, as he does not want that to happen. He's not okay with that. Governor Pritzker is also partially blames the federal government for not giving the states proper guidelines when it comes to border states to the state of Illinois. He thinks that the White House failed to use the Defense Productive Act. And he's also talking that there will be additional field hospitals and beds, that there will be 3,000 beds at McCormick Place in Chicago. He talked about an additional 3 hospitals created across the state with 800 beds in other areas, and in downstate Illinois from 50 to 200 beds in different places across the state, totaling about 4,500 additional beds to what we are already seeing. He talked about when you go to grocery stores, he recommends wearing masks, as well as when you go to the pharmacy or possibly a gas station, that he does promote wearing masks, because that could protect yourself, but also the people that you come in contact with from spreading the virus. There was a question about when Governor Pritzker believes we will see that peak. There's been a lot of talk about when this will actually peak. The governor answered from different reports that he's seen. The peak could possibly be from mid to late April, and then hopefully we will see a flatten of the curve. Thank you all for joining us. We will be live on WMBD News at 6. We'll hope that you tune in then. Thanks.